Hi folks, my name is Katherine Willcocks and I'm a pre-service physical education teacher from Quebec. Today's theme is going to be physical education, physical activity, and it's an exercise that addresses mostly students from grades 4 to 6, but really can be adapted to any age group, including adults. The game is called 52Fitness, and really it's a game that you integrate into any other card game that you already play, which is great. All you need to do to prepare is get out a paper and write down a list of different exercises or movement activities that you're going to do depending on which suit of cards you pull, right? So you could decide that hearts are going to be doing push-ups, and maybe spades are going to be 10 jumping jacks, and maybe you can include your skipping rope, right? You can choose activities that you like based on the material that you have and the space that you have in your house or outside of your house, right? Depending on where you're playing. It's winter time now, so mostly we'll be playing inside, right? And you have your list of activities, then you just play the card game as you normally would. But every time you interact with or pick up a card, you're going to look at what activity do I do and how many times do I do the movement. All right, so what does this look like if we're actually playing? The first thing that we need to do, remember, is we're choosing one exercise for every suit. So here, my hearts are going to be push-ups, my diamonds are going to be squats, my spades will be jumping jacks, and my clubs will be mountain climbers. You could also choose 2 exercises per suit, and then say if I pull an even number, I'll do, let's say, push-ups, and if I pull an odd number, I'll do sit-ups. So that way you get more exercises in, and it's a little bit different. Now, the other thing I want to keep in mind is that sometimes higher numbers can be really hard if I'm not used to doing, say, push-ups. So you could choose that if it's push-ups and you get a number that's above 6, then I'm going to do half the amount that's on the card, right? As long as you decide beforehand so it's fair for everybody who's playing, then that's fine. So today I'm not in the middle of playing a card game because I'm all by myself. So I'll pull the cards and I'll show you the exercises. But you can keep in mind if I'm playing Go Fish and I ask somebody, do you have an 8? And they say no, go fish. Then I pull the card. And it's at that point I'm pulling the card and I would see, okay, what is it? And then I'll do that exercise. All right? So for the first card, no, this person didn't have an 8. I'm going to take I got an 8. So I'm going to take an 8, and it's an 8 of diamonds. So I'm going to be doing squats. I'll be doing 8 squats. All right, I'll go do that and I'll come back. So for our squat, what we're going to do is put our feet about hip width apart, and the goal is going to be to lower yourself down while keeping your back straight, as if you were trying to sit on a chair. So it's as if you're going to go sit on a chair, and then whoop, never mind, get back up. All right, so I'm going to show you what it looks like from the front and then from the side. So from the front, my back is straight, I'm looking forward, and I'm going to lower down and back up. Lower down and back up. From the side, it looks like this. So notice I'm going to keep my back straight and lowering down, going back up. All right, what comes next? So now normally it would be the turn of the other person playing, but I'm playing by myself, so I'm just going to take another card. It's another 8, but this time, 8 of hearts. So I'll be doing 8 push-ups. So there are 2 levels to a push-up. The first level is a knee push-up or a modified push-up. So for that one, we're going to keep a straight line, keep our body in a straight line, but with our weight on our knees and on our hands. And then we're going to go slowly down, trying to stay as straight as possible. So this would be my level 1 push-up. If you're ready for level 2, that's going to be a full body push-up. So we're going to keep our legs up, body straight, and we had 8 to do. All right, one last card before we go. This time I have a 2 of clubs. So I'll be doing 2 mountain climbers. For the mountain climbers, you're going to start in a push-up position, but you're going to bring your knees in as if you were climbing a very steep mountain. So you're going to bring your knee in one at a time. before we finish off, I'd just like to say, yes, it's a game that you can play, right, and incorporate into a card game. But another way that you can use this in your day-to-day life is have a deck of cards on the counter or on your dresser, right? And every time you walk by the dresser, you take one card. You see what that card is, and then you do that exercise. And you move on with the rest of your day. So it's a good way every single time you pass that deck of cards, grab a card, do that exercise, very quick, and it gets you into the habit, right, of doing them regularly. So then this regular game that you're playing already becomes something that incorporates movement, which is pretty cool. And if you're looking for more movement activities, check out the PHE Canada Learning Centre at phecanada.ca. Also take a look at the Canadian Olympic Schools program at olympic.ca. Thanks for watching and happy movement!